I wanted to make a video about spiritual warfare because I think a lot of people underestimate what that actually is and what it means. So we all know that pretty much everything is made from spirit, right? Like there's nothing new under the sun. We just have different materials to work with. When you're someone who is being seen as the standard and you yourself are inconsistent, people that are relying on your energy are now mad because your energy is now inconsistent. So they will begin to punish you spiritually because they can't siphon your energy. They don't want that energy. They want the energy that you're supposed to be in. For example, I was on a trip with some friends and we were at the grocery store. At that point, it was a long ride. I'm tired. So I'm not looking happy, right? But that doesn't mean that I'm mad. It just means that I'm tired. Um, but apparently, when you're tired, you are not seen as being nice. So I was there and I'm just like, yo, I'm just tired. I don't really care what we do as long as we get some food and we go back so I can get some sleep, whatever. That was taken in a completely different direction and the wrong direction because innocently, I'm just like, I'm sleepy. That is all. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with the people. It has nothing to do with the food, the store, the ride, the car, the weather outside, nothing. I'm just tired. That's it. But spiritually, people will take these things and use them as ammo and justification for hurting you. People that are in my life right now want me to shut up. They don't want me to talk. I probably am getting stalked by people. I don't know. All I know is that I don't appreciate it. But, like, I'm also just trying to help people protect themselves against evil, against things that they can't see, or they haven't began to explore the ability to be able to see, you know. And by see, I mean like spiritually have that sight, that foresight that one of the clairs to be able to detect spiritual beings, things, energy, whatever you want to call it. When spirit motivates me to talk, that's the only time I record. I don't record anything else. I'm sorry to those who I offend. Genuinely, I am. I hope that you would not go as far as looking at my page every single day to curse me or what I'm doing. I hope that you don't do that for other people as well, because they're just practicing their freedom of speech as well. What we know and what we don't know as a people is always going to be objective, subjective, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes all it takes is a conversation, but if you don't know how to communicate, I understand how that could be difficult. There are books for that. There are YouTube videos for that, probably. I don't really know how to help you in that area besides just connecting to your own personal growth. Whenever I'm talking also, I get channeled thoughts, and channeled thoughts are the energies that I pick up on and I just translate them. Right? So, um, some people want to take advantage of this and say that they are responsible for someone else's growth, someone else's perspective, someone else's mindset. Whenever they can't claim it because it's too far from who they are, they begin to get angry and very spiteful, very distant. Figure out if you need or want that energy in your life. If you're used to it, that's just your standard, go right ahead. But personally, it takes away from my peace. Um, and people might see that as ammo too. Is like, if I already know that certain things like take me away from my peace, don't you think I already have a defense mechanism set up for someone who's trying to trigger me? So you're just trying to trigger me without knowing that I have my own defense and ammunition. Again, I don't even know why this would be happening. To be honest, I really don't, because no one tells me the problem that they have with me. It's always like a guessing game. Like I'm supposed to be playing Blue's Clues. I'm sorry, but I'm not 5 anymore. Can we use our words now? Can we, you know, actually solve the issue instead of taking jabs at each other? Because I've never taken a jab. I've just always told the truth, and the truth hurts, and I don't mean to hurt you. But without acknowledging the truth, then we can't change. So basically, what you're telling me is that you are choosing to be the problem by not cooperating and by being irate. You're deflecting, you're gaslighting, and you're making people seem like they aren't who they are. That's very devilish energy. It's very demon worthy energy. I don't understand why that would be a motivation unless you do have hate and dislike in your heart. You want me to shut up, but you know I'm right. Like, just be a better person and maybe we won't have this problem. Maybe you won't have the problems that you have if you're just a better person, you know? To the ones who are on the other side of the fence, you know, the quiet ones, the gifted ones that I wouldn't say we're victims. We are overcoming. We're overcoming all of these things because now we're aware. And it's a shame. It really is, because we thought we can genuinely love these people unconditionally like we want to be loved. And the simple thing is, they don't know how to. They're probably not going to learn. The people that I've been begging to go to therapy for themselves, or at least, you know, for the sake of our relationship, it still hasn't happened. People are going to disappoint you. That usually means that they're okay with where they are and what they're doing. They're going to keep on doing it until the day that they die. I choose to be different. Anyone else in the same position, you just chose to be different. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just people who like to stay the same don't like when you choose different. Because they want control. They want to know where you are, what you're doing, who you're with, how you smell, what you're eating. Did you pass a bowel movement? They want to know all that shit. If it's not current energy, then it's past energy. Hopefully what I'm saying is helping somebody. If you're in your situation, just to get a different perspective. But stay safe and stay aware.